Good evening. So we are back again, still under the same topic, environmental analysis. So today's class is just going to be a very short one. We're just looking at the question that was in the study material I sent to the group under pestle analysis. So we have our question 1 here. I'm going to read it out. They said, you have just been contracted by UBC PLC to prepare a business plan on the company's intended investment in the manufacture of GSM phones in the country. The following is a summary of the brief given to you and your own research. Now we have USB is a multinational conglomerate involved in the manufacture and distribution of computer hardware accessories. So this company deals with computer hardware accessories. And they said with experience spanning 4 decades in the industry, the company's products enjoy a lion's share of the market. As part of its diversification strategy aimed at sustaining its competitive advantage, the company intends to start the production of GSM phones targeting the mass market in the country. So this beginning is just giving us a brief overview of what the company is into and what they intend to do. And now we can see that they want to diversify into production of phones. Now, they said the company plans to control at least 40% of the low-end GSM phone market in the country in the next 5 years. Let's not forget what we are asked to carry out. We are asked to carry out the pestle analysis, that is, looking at the political, economical, legal, ecological aspects or factors affecting the environment of this company. So we'll move ahead. Now, we have that UBC PLC possesses the requisite human resources and physical facilities necessary for the successful takeoff and growth of the new venture. The company also intends to leverage on its extensive distribution network for its IT products covering major cities within the West African sub-region to distribute its new GSM phone. The company also has modern equipment which can easily be converted into the production of GSM phone. Now we can see that the company has the required technology that it needs to convert the production into GSM phone. So we can put this factor under the technological environment, that is, the company is updated, it has the required IT and equipment it needs for the production. Now we'll continue. When this is done, the equipment will be able to produce more than 5 million GSM phones per annum. While the company intends to expand its production capacity radically within the first few years of manufacturing GSM phone, it is still struggling to cope with the country's incessant electric power failure, which has made the company to rely almost exclusively on the use of generators to power its equipment. Now this factor is a threat to the organization. Now we should take note not to mix up SWOT analysis with pestle analysis. SWOT analysis has to do with the strength, weakness, opportunity and threats of a company, while the strength and weakness deals with the internal aspect of the company. The opportunity and threats deals with the external aspect of the company. Now you can easily mistake them with pestle analysis, but why we shouldn't do that? Because pestle analysis tells us the area we should be interested in. Like now talking about the fact that the company has been struggling with the country's insistent electrical power failure. This is a threat. This does not fall under any factor under the pestle analysis. It's not a political factor, it's not a legal factor, it's not a technological factor, it's not an ecological factor. It's just a threat to the company. So it will fall under SWOT analysis and not pestle analysis. Now, continue. The firm has signed a memorandum of understanding with a group of reputable firms abroad which guarantees steady supply of all required components and inputs. The current value of the annual GSM phone demand in the country is estimated at 520 billion naira. Estimated demand growth rate is put as 5%. There is currently no local producer, as all of the GSM phones in the market are imported. Now this is an advantage to them, but it's still not under the pestle analysis. However, there's a large number of local firms that act as distributors to foreign producers. Now, except for regulations aimed at ensuring that only high quality products are manufactured, there are currently no legal restrictions on local productions of GSM phone. So in the legal aspect, you can see that the only law that is affecting this company is that they should probably produce high quality products. That's the only law in the country that is aimed at this particular business. Furthermore, to encourage manufacturing, the government offers tax holidays to all manufacturers in the first 5 years of operation. Okay, this is also an incentive given by the government to every manufacturer, which can fall under the economic aspect of pestle analysis. Now, estimated cost per unit of GSM phone designed for the mass market in the country is put at 8,000 naira, while the current average price stands at 10,000 naira. Now, having looked at this question, we can discover that we don't really have much factors in respect to pestle analysis. This is more or less like a SWOT analysis question, because when you read through the question, you discover that you can easily identify the strengths, weakness, opportunity and threats of this particular company. Whereas in respect to pestle analysis, we have just few points here. Well, this question is from an ICANN past question. That was May 2019, question 1, 30 marks question, where we're asked to carry out the SWOT analysis and also asked to carry out the pestle analysis. But since we are dealing under environmental analysis, I decided to bring this question out for pestle analysis. Now, having looked at this question, when you are given a pestle analysis question, you first of all write out the pestle, write out what each letter stands for. The P, that's the political; the E, that's the economical; S, social; T, technological; E, ecological; and L, legal. So you first of all list them out like that, then you pick them out one by one. Like now we go with the first one, which is P, political factor. Now you explain what political factor means. After doing that, you will now bring out the political factor point in the question. Like now in this question, we have not seen any area that affects the political aspect of the company. So we'll just write that in respect to this question, they don't have any political factor affecting them. The place is rather a peaceful place. Then you go to the E, you explain what economical factor means, then you bring out the economical factor. Then you go to S, social. Like that's how you go ahead and write it: the S, the T, the E and the L. So after you are done with that, you can now move on to your next question. So that's how you simply deal with pestle analysis question. So yeah, we're only able to identify the technological factor, which was the one that the company also has modern equipment. Then okay, they also made mention of the legal aspect, but they only gave us that they said there are no legal restrictions. So you can also write that under legal aspect, that it's a rather, the legal factor is actually there's no legal factor actually, because there are currently no legal restrictions on local production of GSM phone, apart from the fact that they ensure that only high quality products are being manufactured. So after you are done with that, you are actually done with your question. So you can also check, I think pestle analysis has come out 3 times in CSME, and it has come out as number 1 question each time. So you can also, I would send the years and the number on the WhatsApp group chat, so you can also try those questions out on your own. While the question 2 is simply just asking about Porter Diamond's model. It's not a case analysis, it's just asking you to tell what Porter Diamond's model is all about and what are the major weaknesses of Porter Diamond's theory. So this one is just a very very easy question. You just go through the notes and the previous class and you'll be able to answer what Porter Diamond model is all about. Then Porter Diamond model had only come out once in CSME. I will get the year for you and the number, but this is the question. This win-win PLC is from the study pack, and it has only come out, Porter Diamond has only come out once, so it's a possible area of testing. So we should actually read through the model and get acquainted to it as we prepare for our examinations. Thank you very much. Have a good night.